before I let you start to delve into some of the intricacies here that you'll see in 13.2 and 3, it does make sense to take a little break here. This is on page 720. And just to talk about the nature of a class and an object, the other thing that's worth noting here is we are actually going to, from this piece on, right, we are going to pivot to a different entire way of thinking about programming. Everything that you have done to date, including what you have done in the previous chapter with structures, everything that you have done to date is what is known as procedural programming. Concrete, sequential, top to bottom, left to right, in that order only. And here, we're going to diverge from that and move forward with object-oriented programming. The bulk of the heavy lifting now is not going to be done inside of the concrete sequence that we create inside of main. The bulk of the heavy lifting that we are going to do from here on forward is going to be the job of the class, and it's going to be delegated to the individual objects to be able to negotiate all of those things for you. So really what I want to do is to scroll down here to figure 13-3. This is on 724. And the way to think of the relationship between a class and an object is a class is an abstract thing. It's not something that you can physically like grab a hold of one of. It is not tangible. It is something that exists as an idea. So like a house is an idea, right? A house has a number of floors. It has a square footage. It has bedrooms and bathrooms. But we can get more specific, right? So there are colonials, there are Cape Cods, there are other houses, other types of houses, ranches. There we go, ranches. So those three objects would be, something that I can point to. This ranch, that colonial, this. I mentioned another one, Cape Cod. There we go. And those are the objects of a class. So, if we're looking at the parent-child entity relationship here, right? It goes the hierarchy starts on top with the class, and then we can actually have subclasses, so we can inherit class down to class down to class. But sooner or later, we can point to a tangible thing. This student, this house, and that is the object. So moving forward, it's important enough to have this here as a reference point. The class is the abstract, and object is the tangible.